Good Thursday morning. It's almost
I
Friday.
know, we're making our way, and we're just trying to get through all this rain.
Trying to. A lot last night.
Yeah.
Causing issues out on the road. We've heard reports of downed trees, flooded roadways.
Yeah, even some school delays.
School delays, Green and Nelson are delayed 2 hours, so be careful out there.
Yeah, and we're supposed to get more tomorrow.
More on the way.
So be careful, yeah. Okay, so talking about travel. So new research theorizes or suggests that travel can actually slow the aging process. Sign me up for that next trip, right? So scientists kind of theorize that the positive experiences that from traveling are associated in the social interactions kind of has this good, it's a good mental stimuli for us. And of course, you're getting activity typically and maybe eating healthy. And so those are all things that can delay the aging process.
I mean, I believe that. I think when you go on a trip, it's exciting. It's good for you mentally.
Yeah.
I'm sure it helps your gut. Yesterday we said everything's connected to the gut.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm sure it's tied in somewhere.
probably. Yeah. I
Right.
mean, that less stress,
Yeah.
whatever. And we all need some downtime and to get away, I feel like.
We do.
It always feels good to get away. Get out of town.
Book your next vacation,
Yes.
guilt-free.
Yeah. All right, look how cool this is. So scientists have revived a plant buried in the Siberian permafrost. It is 32,000 years old.
Wow.
And they revived it, and it's growing, and that's what it looked like. I love this because it's like, okay, this is what part of the Earth looked like 32,000 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think it's just so neat that they were able to do this. So
I wonder what else is hiding beneath the ice.
I
We
know.
don't know.
The history of the planet.
Yeah.
I know. There's a lot to uncover. All right, take a look at this. This is security footage of Motley Crue's drummer Tommy Lee. His dog was snatched from a coyote.
Oh my gosh. I thought that was another dog.
I did too
Yeah.
at first. And that's his wife, and she eventually was able to rescue the pet, their dog. But you can see there's Tommy Lee, and they're saying we can't leave the dogs out anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm glad.
and she saw it all happen. She started, look at that,
Oh, it's so scary.
snatches and goes.
Yeah.
And she starts running after it, but eventually I guess it dropped it and they got the dog back. But
And that's good, but wow,
Frightening.
that is frightening.
I mean, you can't leave your pets outside.
Especially if they're small like that.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on them if they're outside.
But you're right. I thought it was another dog.
Yeah.
And oh no, it was a coyote.
Yeah, that's scary.
So, yeah, pretty scary.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at our local headlines this morning. A man has been found guilty on charges related to a Louisa County fire that burned hundreds of acres. James Grant League was convicted Tuesday of 2 misdemeanors, leaving a fire unattended and causing careless damage to property by fire. On March 21st, a wildfire broke out in the area of West Old Mountain Road and Yanceyville Road, prompting evacuations. League also faces pending allegations of animal neglect and abuse following a raid on his farm last month. Investigators seized 45 injured and malnourished animals from the property. All right, well, the Virginia Department of Health has finished its investigation into what caused last month's do not use water advisory in parts of Orange County. The final report confirms the issues were caused by the catastrophic failure of a raw water pump. It released 2 to 3 gallons of food-grade mineral oil, which was likely burnt into the drinking water. That is what caused the questionable odor and taste. Officials do not believe the water posed any risk to the public. The department has asked the Rapidan Service Authority to implement better communication protocol and to test its raw water consistently. The second gentleman spoke to a group of UVA law Democrats on grounds last night. Doug Emhoff told the room of future lawyers they will be needed to help protect democracy. He also denounced any efforts to suppress voting. Of course, Emhoff also stumped for his wife Kamala Harris's presidential bid. And here it is. Hurricane Helene is forecast to make landfall in Florida's Big Bend region later today. It could be a catastrophic Category 4 storm when it hits, along with potential winds of 130 miles per hour. The storm surge could climb to 20 feet along some parts of the coast there. Governor Glenn Youngkin here in Virginia has issued a state of emergency for this Commonwealth ahead of any potential impacts from Helene. But there's a look at the track. It looks like right east of Panama City there. That's the Tallahassee region, correct?
Mm-hmm. And that's the same region that got heavy rain from Debbie just a few weeks ago. So really going to be tough going there. It'll weaken once it does get over land, but we'll get some of the heavier downpours and gusty wind across our areas. We look ahead to a day on Friday. We have issued a first alert weather day for Friday as well. Now today, primarily we have a first alert weather day for some of the early flooding. We had about 1 to 2.5 inches of rain for some areas overnight. So some flooding out there this morning. The rest of the day, generally lighter showers, but tomorrow we get gusty wind and rain from Helene throughout much of the day Friday, 75. Just a few showers Saturday. Saturday should turn out to be a fair day with a mix of clouds and sun. We'll get up to 80, and as you can see, more rain showers on Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. We finally come out of this wet pattern starting on Wednesday with some sunshine and low 70s. But certainly want to be on the lookout for flooding. And, of course, tomorrow with that gusty wind, there could be numerous power outages across the region as well.
Because the ground is saturated already.
From all the rain we've already picked up.
Right.
So
And that can
too much of a good thing.
Yeah, that can take down trees.
Yes.
And keep an eye out there. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us on the Morning Rush this morning. We'll see you again at noon with more, the latest on Helene and the impacts here in the Commonwealth. Here's a live look at traffic. This is I-64 in Afton. And as you can see, it looks a little foggy out there. But if you do plan on traveling this morning, if you have to go to work or school, make sure you do use caution. We do have reports of high water and trees down across the region from that heavy rain we saw last night. I hope you guys have a great Thursday out there.